Mimi, the best seneschal in the ecclesiarchy. The Khan is going even better than expected. It's like he's as dumb as the bishop, but without the full-blown psychosis, delusions of grandeur, and flame. When he goes to show me this birthmark of his, use my quick hands to stash a small broken drone controller on him. Huh, look at that. He even got an Aquila tattoo. The fact that he claims it's a birthmark could work. Am I that good, or is this Xeno full-on insane? I'm that good, .jpg. Act shocked and awed by the whole story. Apologize to the little guy for the people that roughed him up. Explain that the people here must be vigilant because of all the threats aligned against us. Say how lucky it is I found him. That wasn't even my route. Almost like I was guided there. All lies, .jpg. You know, this could explain something. Ask him if he was there during the fight with the Tyranids. Ask him if he saw that big monstrous one. Make sure I ask all of this loud enough for my attendants to hear. Take the bait, .gif. Though even if I do work this little guy just right, I still have the other little guy to worry about. His first reaction is going to be the same as it always is. He'll just want to set two eagles here on fire. Fuck the birthmark may even piss him off more. Chosen 2. Delusions. I'm going to have to figure out a way to sell the Tau dipshit to the bishop dipshit in such a way that it appeals more to his delusions and arrogance than it does to his insane bloodlust. Gonna have to make the idea of converting a Xeno sound more holy than burning a Xeno. Which, given the creepy look he has in his eye when I catch him staring at fire, is going to be a bitch. But hey, if he couldn't be tricked, he wouldn't be married. Savior seems to be getting excited. He asks about the massive gene stealer creature. I explained that I was crushed by its falling severed arm, but managed to miraculously survive. And that before I had been hit by some sort of APC at high speeds and miraculously survived. And before that, I'd miraculously survived a shuttle crash. And that after surviving the falling arm, I miraculously survived several other incidents, including landmines, falling buildings, and fire. Oh, and also being trampled by gene stealers, and space marines, and a dog. I asked my savior if I could have a bath. Be me. Julius Sorcerer, I guess. Be following the voices. The way they all talk at once kinda makes them slur like Walter used to do when he was drunk. I miss Walter. I should call the voices Walter. So where are we headed, Walter? My brain feels purple, .warp. I don't think Walter likes his new name. Says we're headed to the dead Chaos Titan. Explains that's the big feather that dropped on my hab block. Specifically, one of its legs. Walter says it's where a bunch of blood ravens died. Given the number of librarians they have, there should be some psychic foci there. Don't know what half of that means. Walter says we're going to pick over some dead bodies for stuff that makes me better at brain-sploding people. Don't know about that, I'm pretty great at that already. Walter says this will unlock new applications of my biomantic powers. Blank stare. Peasant education. Walter sighs. Walter says I might be able to grow my missing fingers back if I do it. Neat! Can I get a lucky extra pinky like old Walter had? Walter's quiet for a bit. Figure he's checking. Sounds disappointed, but he says I can. Neat! That'll show those bolter bitches. Extra pinky pride. Warp mutation. Be me, Archon Deathram. Be somewhat annoyed. No hello? Rude. Well, that was a waste of time. 1 hour of my life I'm never getting back. Were I a lesser man, I would be wrathful. I would sack the planet and burn everything. Well, what isn't already burning? But I am not a lesser man. I do not get mad. I get even. And I plan to get even. Though her plan to anger me is commendable. What to do? What to do? Several refugee settlements dot the landscapes a good distance from the main city. But raiding them would definitely bring attention. Especially if they have distress beacons. I need a distraction. Like magic. I have one. Hint. The monk Kai, already standing next to me, replies fast. Yeah, boss? Go alert Trueborn Gazin and his pack. Tell them to board one of the orc ships and try and crash it just outside the city. The monk Kai gives me a salute and runs off. 2 things will come of this. I get my distraction, and I might lose an annoying usurper. Win-win. A few moments later, boarding pods launch out of the side of one of the lesser vessels and streak towards an orc ship. Sigh to myself. Time to get off my ass and do something. Kent! The monk Kai bounds back into the room. Yeah, boss? Go ready the Tantalus for combat. We're going raiding. Leave my throne room and grab my gear. Maybe this trip wasn't a bad idea. Be me, Anthony Cosa Nostro. Send the canoness like the gentleman I fucking am. Make sure she gets home safe. It's too bad she didn't decide to stay. The sororitas must really turn girls lesbian. Or maybe that's just cause they're lesbian. Whichever it is, the poor girl missed out. I'll send Trissy down planetside later to gather up some local talent and make sure they're clean. Discerning taste, that horse. During our little meeting, I got a response from the bishop. He's every bit the hard on I heard he was. It's actually gonna be fun teaching this little prick respect. But first things first, tell my guys to get in touch with that colonel. I'll take that meeting after all. Send new correspondence to the commissar and the other commissar. Suggest that I'm worried about the stability of the planetary government. Specifically tell him the bishop keeps accusing me of being a heretic. What is Warp Spawn.voxcast? Respond to the planetary governess saying I think a meeting would be a great idea. But I'm worried coming to the mansion would only further inflame my husband. Say he keeps raving about heresy, and I hope after we meet she can help me make peace with him. Suggest we should meet secretly so he doesn't get mad. Should be fun, Dodgif. At least I know this one ain't a lesbo. Finally shift my focus to my new favorite lackeys. These fucking mooks have actually been getting shit done. Have expected them to die early, but I figured it'd be good experience for Vujo either way. Alter some of my plans for them. Wanna avoid fucking with the god too hard. First, I gotta see who wants to be pals.